So nice to have you with us, Nangado. Tell us a little bit about your experience with migraines.
Thank you for having me. I, yeah, so I started having migraines when I was 15 years old. Um, could have been hormonal. I was also starting to strength train, so it might have been that as well that became a trigger for me. And I had them pretty much consistently until my late 30s, I would say, mid 30s, which is now almost 10 years ago.
So, what did you try to get rid of to handle the migraines?
Well, migraines have been extremely debilitating for me. So I get a very strong aura, a visual disturbances where I'm unable to actually see through one or both eyes. So it actually really means for me that I need to remove myself from society and go into a very dark room, and then only pain would hit sometime after. And when the pain would hit, it would be up to 3 days until it completely subsided. So it really affected my ability to make plans, to socialize, to work, to study. Um, and then when I had a young family, very concerning because, I sometimes was unavailable to my two young kids because of a migraine keeping me out of action.
So, what did you try for to help with the migraines?
So I tried pretty much everything that I can think of under the sun. I tried hydrating more. I tried meditation and yoga. I tried different sleep routines. I tried elimination diets. And failing all of that, I ended up actually going on to some very strong medication. Uh, in Namibia, we have something called Maxalt. I think it's known in the region as like a very effective migraine medication, but it's incredibly expensive and very toxic. Well, I found it to be quite toxic. When I take it, I would feel nauseous and yeah, it would take some days for me to even get the taste of it out of my mouth. So I just became this person who avoided taking medication whenever I was having a migraine because it just didn't feel worth it to me. It's almost as if going through the 3 days of migraine was more reasonable or realistic than taking that medication.
Oh.
Um, so yeah, I think that would probably cover all the things that I basically tried until the Bliss, of course.
And what was that like when you tried the Bliss? When you used the Bliss Migraine Relief Mats?
So the first time that I tried the Bliss, I was actually having an aura, and my mom suggested that I give it a shot because we had no idea, if it would work for that specific issue or ailment. And I put it on and I fell asleep. I actually put one pad behind my head and the other one on the front of my head, and I fell asleep in a dark room. And usually that would be me preparing for 3 days, right? And I woke up about an hour and a half later and took the bliss off of my forehead, and my vision was normal. I had zero pain, and it was like there was no migraine. it was it was phenomenal. I had never had that experience before. I had never successfully halted a migraine that effectively, that quickly. Um, and I got up and opened the curtains, and the bright sunlight didn't bother me, and I was ecstatic because I knew it meant I was actually going to be able to get back to life soon.
So, would you recommend that to other people with migraines?
Absolutely. Undoubtedly, unreservedly, yes, because it's when you're using it regularly, well, for me, it has successfully kept my migraines at bay. And anytime that I have an aura coming on, which would be the indication that there's a migraine starting. It's a great tool to just use, and it actually gets me back on track within an hour, 2 hours at most. So I don't have 3 days at all anymore lost to migraine ever. And I haven't bought migraine medication in almost 10 years now.
Well, thanks for sharing, Ngaro. We appreciate that. We'll pass the word
It's
along.
thank you.
Hi, Dr. Dave here. Why suffer from migraines if you don't have to? Up until now, there really wasn't much you could do to prevent migraines, but now there is. What is it? It's a set of bioelectric mats based on therapy that the FDA approved for migraines in 2013. And this same therapy has been approved for anxiety and even depression. How does it work? It works by recharging all the trillions of cells in your body. All your cells need a small electrical charge to function properly. And one of the things this accomplishes is it improves your circulation. And circulation has been shown to be a key factor in causing migraines. So if you improve your circulation, you can actually prevent migraines in many cases. Well, what does the magic? It's the Bliss Health and Wellness Mats. Two small mats here with the control unit that you plug in the wall. And all you have to do is put one behind your back, I would recommend, and one in front, and sit with these mats for 10 or 20 minutes every day. No more migraines. Imagine that. Really, these have saved our lives, and many people around the world feel the same way. We call these the Bliss Migraine Relief Mats or the Bliss Health and Wellness Mats because they can also help with people with other kinds of chronic pain. But imagine, could you sit with these just for a few minutes every day if they could stop your getting migraines? Wow, no-brainer, I think. And you could try these for less than the cost of a cup of coffee a day. Imagine, no more migraines. Wow, give it a try. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to send me an email or a text. I will personally respond to all inquiries and answer all your questions. Look forward to hearing from you.